Oh no, and meanwhile she's just sitting up there like, what now? I was trying to unveil something.
I was about to say, there's something about I imagine that being like the main support pillar to the castle. Something about it looks familiar.
Yeah, when you really get to see what exactly is holding this thing together, it makes you wonder what the fuck was Syrup thinking. That being said, level 40.
It's like, no one will look for giant statues inside Alabama.
No, but I'm just thinking, like, what? Build it next to the thing, not around. I don't know. It just seems like very responsible. But otherwise, this is your big. For now, this is our big victory lap.
More or less, all the coins you get.
Oh. Wow! Even now, even in Wario is not safe of the cheeky hidden block, and don't. That is risky, dude.
If I had the Bull Wario, that'd be a little more. I could probably make that no problem.
Oh, so
actually,
okay.
Yeah, what the heck not. The jet's not going to be much of help for this next fight.
There you go.
Yeah, no, this is what they expect you to do to get that block. And this one too. Also, it's not, also, I can't be the only one that finds it kind of funny that the normal Mario blocks in Wario Land literally have faces.
Yeah, and they're all angry. Yeah. Oh yeah, and to explain to see what's going on there, because we collect so many coins anyway, again, lives in this game are handled not by coins, but for collecting 100 hearts.
Huh.
Yep, you get hearts from the hearts that you can find in blocks, which usually give you about 10, or you can just bash enemies and they'll give you one for free.
Right, every enemy you kill gives you 1 heart, which can go up.
It's very much the same. It's very much the same thing that they had in 6 Golden Coins, where bashing on enemies is how you earned extra lives naturally.
Well,
in retrospect, it was kind of weird that they did it for They did it for that game, considering I don't remember coins being too terribly plentiful in that game.
No, I remember having, except for that one bonus stage on the moon, like, coins were hard to like, they could have absolutely done it.
I mean, they weren't so much hard to come by, it's just that they weren't quite as numerous as, well, to really justify that system. And not to mention that whole bonus game you can only play by literally paying 999 gold coins. It's like, that's very much a make-or-break situation, where you could easily lose out big time. So,
right.
What you might now, you would think this would lead the way to the final boss, but all it does is lead us to our mini boss, which is literally a knight in whatever that kind of armor that is.
I will call it. I will call it. Oh Lord.
Oh. I will not call it all Lord because it is not worth.
Please tell me there's a spare. Please tell me there's a spare. Okay, good.
Well, you can always spawn your own spares.
I know,
yeah,
but he wants to.
But I'm at a point now where I want to at least try to play fair.
Beat him legitimately. Don't do what I did back in my Mega Man 1 playthrough. Oh,
it was a duck.
That's a duck. He just gets mad like, that was no knight. You promised me a knight. That was a duck. Anyway,
I feel cheated.
So all right, one last little gateway.
One last climb to the finish. Are you feeling about as tense as I am, Seely?
Behold!
Good answer.
The mole!
Hey, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. I got too excited.
Where's the boss?
Yeah, it's past this point.
That scares me.
That they just kind of.
Sorry, I've been quiet. I've been looking up stuff.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
fine.
Actually, I want to say this. Okay, now we're at the final bit. So, again, not taking any chances here. Kind of want to get a move on. We're gonna beat this thing. Somewhat legitimately.
Starting now.
Behold, Captain Syrup was a woman!
And she's like, tisk tisk. She also found a magic genie in a lamp.
Oh no.
Final boss time, the magic genie.
I thought she was gonna be the final boss.
Well, she does rhyme on it, to be fair.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, he's the force we must fight.
Yeah, so the main thing that the genie does here is that he'll flick his finger a few times to let out these small beams that track you on the ground.
Why is it his middle finger?
Oh, look at that.
Is it? Well, son of a bitch, it is.
Look at that.
Anyway, what you want to do to beat this boss is to literally keep tossing the magic lamp.
Oh man.
Until clouds start spawning out. In which case, use
what
it as
were you about to say?
Well,
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, just make platforms if it lands.
Man. Safe.
No.
Fuck!
Oh.
That is. James is not a good boy.
Well, James Bond. Yeah, good boy.
Sonic just solemnly shaking his head like he was not a good boy.
Okay, you did
Anyway.
say before that I wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, he did. So yeah, you want to toss.
Also, special mention to that portrait of Captain Syrup right there to the left.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you want to toss the lamp until it lands right side up, makes a platform, bop him on the head. Now, can we combo him on the head?
It is possible to combo him, yes. And actually, if you do it that way, this boss fight can actually go down pretty quickly.
Let's try it. Almost.
Basically, you want to hit him 6 times in order to finish the fight.
And yes, everybody, the fate of this whole adventure rests on a frickin' bottle flip.
Yeah, that's probably the one thing I don't like about this boss fight. You have to toss the magic lamp in order to make the cloud spawn. Only problem is that it's not guaranteed it's going to be upright.
Right. It's random. Oh.
Granted, you're going to get it eventually. Whether you like... I mean, granted, I don't think I've ever seen, luck be so bad for anybody that they actually not get it until,
How many
near
hits
the end
does he
of...
take?
6.
Okay, so we're already at 3, so... Oh,
No!
no.
Not again!
Oh no!
I wish we could just throw the lamp at his head.
That'd be
That would
funny.
be
Actually.
Nice. Wait.
2.
Wait.
Ooh.
Wait.
3! That's it!
Nice.
The lamp is mine.
Ha
Oh, you got lucky.
What do you think of that, sweet cheeks?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were going to see the whole cutscene like that. And
Bye-bye.
mine.
Mine now!
Get lost. Fine.
Well, it'll be I who has the last laugh anyway!
Uh-oh.
I wish his eyes widen like, oh boy.
And so, all this time, the castle was being supported by the statue of Princess Peach! We got it!
It's mine. The treasure is all mine. What's that sound?
Hey, Wario, thanks again for helping me find the statue.
What the heck are you doing here? I thought this was my game!
Take care.
Thanks again, Wario. I'll tell Pichu said hi.
Arrivederci.
Poor Mario. Mario ruining his plans.
Off
Thank
he
you,
goes.
bye.
Off he goes.
Oh, come on. I
Mario.
was so close. Oh, well.
Mario.
But,
Rest assured, though, we're not going to get out of this empty-handed because she left her magic lamp behind.
oh please,
Oh,
oh
the
please be
look on his
something
face
with
when he
wings.
rubbed the lamp.
He's like, oh please be something with wings.
Uh-oh.
And
Won't
so
you say
that
a word?
genie we just kicked the shit out of is actually a friendly sort.
Aw, now that he's good and... he said... Go
I
ahead.
can grant you any one wish. Whatever it is, you name it. Oh, I remember. I want a castle. One that's even bigger than Mario's.
That was our character arc.
Who's Mario?
Oh,
That's a hefty price to pay, so better pay up.
he charges us for our services, but this, Sealy, is where all of our gold and all of these treasures we've collected help us out.
Yep,
Oh.
so first things first, we're gonna give them all, we're gonna put in all the coins we earned from that last level.
That's an interesting way to just implement that screen there.
Yep. Oh,
I mean, it's our final tally after all. So after that's all said and done, now we get to meticulously watch all the treasure and what they're worth.
Nice.
I say let's fast forward just a smidge. This is gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I don't know. I am actually enjoying this.
I mean, I love looking at all my money, counting
I'll-
every single coin, casing
I'll-
every single coin.
Also, yes, viewers, I have no idea why the hell it's picking the treasures in this particular order and not going left to right or top to down or.
I feel like there's supposed to be like an in-game reasoning for this.
Well, now is as good a time as any. Hype, what did you think of our adventures in Wario Land?
Same thing as I thought last time.
Okay.
Fair enough. Wow, for a whale, I was expecting a little more than that.
What about you, James? What did you think going into this like now live and on a second glance?
I mean, I still enjoyed my time with it, though I will definitely agree that, I mean, hey, the Wario Land series had to start off somewhere, and as far as that's concerned, it's fine. But I would definitely pick most other Wario Land games before this one.
Okay. And what-
Especially the next one we'll be covering, Virtual Boy Wario Land. Like,
Oh.
that was just an overall improvement over this game.
I think so. And then that was it. And then Celia, from what little you saw, what did you think of this little just romp we did? to get
What
back
little
into
you
this?
did see of it.
It was fun.
Alrighty.
Did watching this have...
Oh yeah, by the way, Stevie, don't mind as I sail your harp.
No, not my harp!
6,000 coins. Goodness.
Well, again, it's technically a loot, but I was about to say,
Oh.
from
It
what
looks
you've
like
seen of
art.
it, would you say you're interested in like seeing any of the other Wario Land games?
Maybe.
I mean, you'll definitely love the likes of 4, because that pretty much just laid the groundwork for what would become the WarioWare series.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd say stick around for Virtual Boy Wario Land, because again, it's actually a much more grandiose game than compared to this one. It more or less carries all the same mechanics, like the power-up system, the lies, how it counts out all the coins that you collected throughout your journey and whatnot. And
Oh, we're maxed out.
we're
That's
maxed
it.
out, baby.
Which means we get the best ending, because very much similar to Luigi's Mansion Silly, depending on how much we have collected, depends on what the genie will afford to give us.
Yep, all these bags will determine
So are we gonna watch that go down to 0?
We have
Yep.
to. So
Wow.
I will say that going back into this live, apart from yesterday where I wasn't really feeling my best, but held in there. This was fun, and again, Wario is just again I love Wario as a character because of just how unique of a tonal twist like Nintendo goes with his games and his properties compared to the vanilla Boy Scout Mario stuff.
I mean, yeah, no, like he is literally the anti-Mario, right down to the fact that from this point onward, he more or less carries an identity of his own.
Yeah.
Aside from warp pipes and gold coins, he brings nothing else from the rest of the franchise.
And
Nice.
ta-da! 6 back.
6 bags of coins. All right, I got you all your money. Now give me my wish.
Well, you wished for a place of your very own, a place for your own identity. Well,
There's only one kind of treat for you. Go this way to claim your prize. You betcha.
Alrighty.
there's only one thing I could find that could fit that ego of yours.
Wait, where is he?
What the? Wait a minute. Oh
Oh
my God!
Planet
Oh.
Wario.
My own planet!
He has his own planet.
I'm so happy. I'm gonna.
Welcome to Planet Wario, everybody.
I actually thought that he'd be a bit disappointed at it.
Why would he be disappointed having his own planet?
It's there. So
I mean, now that I stop and think about it, I love it. It even has, there's even this entire landmark in my image, but where's the castle?
where's the golden box?
Get in the planet, dum-dum.
Oh.
So yeah, this is literally your end-all. This is literally the best prize in the game. It's not a freaking castle. It's just a straight-up planet all to yourself.
And yeah, other such prizes would have been like a birdhouse or an outhouse or a shack or an actual
There's a
castle.
birdhouse, a log cabin, a pagoda, a castle, and
And then
this.
I could totally see Wario's nose on the planet just being made into a castle.
Oh, we talked about that. Like that would be Wamerica.
Yeah, exactly. The nose
That.
would be Wamerica.
And there would be its golden fields of something.
9.
But
And then the W right there would be Greenland.
what? We just
What?
went Greenland. Okay. I can like a country if I want to. Yeah. Definitely was a fun new start. Definitely gave him the I guess brutish or rough and tough tone that we've come to expect from him as compared to Mario.
Oh yeah, like again, this is very much just going to be a series all its own going forward. And I mean, I know in some ways Wario Land is considered it's sort of like a niche franchise, considering that beyond like the 2000s and to some degree like the Wii era, but afterwards Wario would mostly just stick to the Ware franchise.
Well, I think the reason that it is that, like, people like the idea of, like, Wario really separating himself from Mario, and I feel like, as great as the land series are, Ware is just such an entirely different beast all on its own. They probably feel like that's probably a safer way to make him feel like a different franchise compared
I guess
to Mario.
at the same time, though, it also, this is something I could bring up a little more so whenever we go back to, like, the WarioWare series, like, with Gold and get it together. But, I mean, maybe it's just me, but do you ever get the impression that maybe, like, Wario could more or less be gone from the plot and nothing would have been affected? I mean, granted, what other greedy sucker would want to host his own company, I guess, so maybe there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, treasure hunting is fun and all, but carrying all those gold bars back home, really puts a strain on your back.
Fair. So,
yeah. So, from here on out, ladies and gentlemen, our major plan with the Wario Land series is that we're gonna go in chronological order, which means next up would be Virtual Boy Wario Land, which, contrary to the first title, is a really remarkable game.
yeah, somehow the best title and only title worth playing, I'd argue, for that entire console.
It's such a good title that to this day it baffles me that Nintendo hasn't considered actually remaking it.
Right.
I think it really is that, like, just because of how infamous the Virtual Boy is in general, they're just kind of afraid to touch anything associated with it, aside from that one gag in Luigi's Mansion 3.
Or, either that, or, like, the occasional times you do get to see, like, you get to see it on screen, in Game & Wario, for example, you can find one in, 9Volt's room. Before it gets replaced with a Wii U in, the 3DS version.
So basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
I mean, when you really stop and think about it, the Nintendo Switch pretty much is the Virtual Boy done right.
yeah. Well, regardless, we're hanging out here, and it's just,
So, how do I get back home?
yeah,
This is your new home, big boy! Enjoy!
Man, help.
So yeah, with that all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Wario.
I've been Wario.
I've been Wario. And I've been Wario.
Good effort. Good effort. That was the first.
That was perfect indeed.
I'm Wario.
And we'll see you all next time for Virtual Boy Wario Land.
Perfect game.
Yep,
Perfect game.
a game that's perfect for me. Till next
It
time,
hurts my
everybody.
throat.
Take care, everybody.
Bye. Wow.